Hi everybody, ProSpartanGamer here. This is a bit of a missed up episode. Can't get me words out. Technical issues on 3 games, so I'm just going to talk you through each game. I'm going to show you a little bit of action, the end of the game actually, the first in episode 59, which was an away trip to the Hawthorns against West Bromwich Albion, and as you can see from the pictures ahead there, lost to a 0-0. We haven't got footage of the goal, I'm afraid, and we've got no footage of the rest of our play. It's pretty poor, pretty dismal. We are struggling in the Premiership to create anything at the moment, and there you can see that is our second defeat in a row in the Prem. Defeat to Stoke in the last Premiership game, sandwiched by a couple cup competitions, but then also a defeat to West Brom by a lone 0-0. Next up, we had West Ham. We've only got footage of the Ziyech equaliser, as you can see here, on 38 minutes. We had gone ahead in the game earlier for a Tivy goal, and it ended 1-1 there. So we did stop the rot of, so we didn't record 3 defeats in a row in the Premiership. And the next game of footage that we've lost totally, we've not even got anything to show you. It was supposed to be a live com of the Europa League trip to Italy against Genoa. That's gone tits up totally. I can't find it. I tried to restore and everything to try and find it back. Taken hours trying to find it, but it's not got it anywhere. It was quite a good game actually initially. We went ahead early on through Tivy. They equalised. They then went 2-1 up. Giovinco managed to get his first goal for the club, which was a header. In fact, both Tivy and Giovinco's goals were both headers, which was a bit of a surprise, but we did both score with 2 headers in that game. And then it was tight until half time, 2-2. But then in the second half, Genoa ran absolute riot over us, scoring 3 goals, and they ran out 5-2 winners, which is not great. But luckily for us, Malaga and Gemeric managed a 1-1 draw, which means we are still sat in a decent position in the group. So the games against Malaga now becoming also important, probably to see who's going to get second in this Europa League group. So it looks like Genoa are going to win it, but obviously if we can get second place, that means we can progress to the knockout stages, which was our target at the beginning of the season. Massive apology, obviously, as always, that we've lost this footage, but there isn't really much I can do it. So episode 59 and episode 60 have gone to the Wolves. They've crashed and burnt, and there's no footage from them. You didn't miss that much. You missed 3 Spartan goals, none of them were spectacular, and you missed our defence leaking 7 in total. So it would have been a lot of me crying in me milk, a lot of me beating the sofa up, smacking a hole in the door, kicking the cat, the usual sort of things that goes on in the Spartan's mind when he ends up losing, that disappointing feeling. And it's quite a disappointing start to season 3 at the moment. We need to buck our ideas up, pull up our bootlaces, give ourselves a good talking to in a quiet room with the lights turned out, and start making sense of it, because at the moment we're certainly not finding the form that we did in the back end of season 2. So apologies again, dudes, but this has got you up to date. The next game, I believe, is a home game in the Premier League against Cardiff, which will also feature our bow as the Spanish manager. You've got highlights of a couple games as El Matador Spartan against, I think it's Holland and Germany. So you've got that coming up in the next episode, which is episode 61. Cheers, dudes. As always, stay safe, and thanks for viewing.